Whistle with the pen, I'm learning life. My face is divine, words inspire with perfect time. Nurtured right, them man there be learning lines, rehearsing life. Trust me, far from certified. Acting while you sleep, I'm working nights. I want all the ups to feel like that Jurgen guy on Merseyside.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. We're back. Another live stream. Second time in the same day for you guys. But you know we have to do it when we get breaking news like this. The wait is finally over. We have verbally, but we have actually agreed a fee with Leicester City for Wesley Fofana. Obviously doesn't mean he won't be with us for the Chelsea-Leicester game tomorrow. But we might have him for the Southampton game on Tuesday night. At least it's done now. We don't have to worry anymore. We don't have to just be frustrated about the lack of movement. There's a verbal agreement, obviously due for a medical and other terms, which I think is the length of the insurance or everything, or the add-ons, but that will be more clear within the next day or two. At the very least, we have the deal done. There's other news to come out to talk about as well. Aubameyang with a link to Manchester United. There's Chalobah and Leipzig links, plenty to get into in this stream. So hit the like button if you guys haven't done so already. Check out Prayer for the Ops and check out Jerseys FC down in the description below as well. I actually need to put them in the description, so bear with me a little second as well. Yeah, I didn't expect to be doing this, so I'm a little bit late on everything. Bear with me. But big up everyone that's in here already, and let me know you guys' thoughts on us finally agreeing a fee between Leicester and Chelsea for Fofana, just as I drop this in the description. One sec, guys. Should have done this earlier, but we move. Cool, that's all done. Right, what are you guys saying? Yeah, Musa, no more fridge to the bridge talk anymore. Let's go. Like, to be honest, there was no reason to actually be worried about that sort of shit. I think people were just trying to make a story out of that, but don't have to worry about it anymore. So plenty to be okay with. Like, let's get into some of the quotes that we found out on Twitter. Who was the first one to drop the news? I've only got these saved on my bookmarks. You gotta bear with me. I didn't expect any of this. Fabrice Hawkins, here we go. I'll put on the share screen for you guys. Here we go. Info at RMC Sport. Verbal agreements between Chelsea and Leicester for the transfer of Wesley Fofana. Both clubs are close to completing the transfer. An agreement has been reached for around the record sum of the 21-year-old defender. And I think the record sum includes the add-ons. Neil told me it was around 85 million. And he did say yesterday that a deal was already verbally agreed between the two sides. So I do think it'll be around that amount, but that's including add-ons. So that's all dependent on what he achieves at the club, which is why I don't really care too much about add-ons. But yeah, let me see what else was out surrounding this news. I'll put it up on the screen once I find it. Tom Roddy said Chelsea made a slightly improved offer to the 70 million that was rejected, and both parties wanted a resolution found before the match tomorrow. The new ownership want to make more signings before the window closes and are still hopeful of convincing Frankie de Jong. That is an interesting take. I don't really know whether to believe we can still get Frankie de Jong at this point in the window. I just don't think he wants to leave. But Barca will probably try and press him as much as they can towards the end of the window. I just don't think they can do anything more. The guy clearly wants to stay. I'm not too fussed about it either. Like, I stopped caring about this about 2-3 weeks ago because there's just not been any movement on it. I don't think he's going to go. I'd be very surprised if he changes his mind at this point. And he doesn't have to go either. They're acting like he has to go or he has to take a pay cut. I don't really know why he has to, but it's what it is. Imagine we do bring him in. Like, that would just be the icing on the top of the cake. But I'm not going to get my hopes up on it because I don't expect too much. All saying Frankie is a beta. I just think Frankie wants his money. Because, and also, why does he have to leave? He doesn't have to go anywhere. He could just stay there for another year. I don't think it's as deep as people are making it out to be. And if it's because his girl doesn't want to go, you guys can be pissed about it all you want, but that's a big reason for why he would stay. So I get it. I get it. Fabrizio said Chelsea and Leicester are now on the verge of reaching full agreements. Basically the same stuff. There's no point even reading it. Is there anything else on the Fofana situation, or is that just it? I mean, you can't really say anything more other than there is a verbal agreement. So let's see. Yeah, that's about it. But it's still a good move for us. I know people aren't going to be happy about the price tag and everything, and I know around 85 million, including add-ons, is a lot. But he's a quality player. He fixes our back five. If anything, he potentially upgrades our back five. So I don't have anything against it personally. Like, I do think there's going to be a lot of pressure on him. Also, he's left in a really bad way, and Leicester fans are going to be so pissed about it. Probably worse than Ben Chilwell. But he's surrounded by better players, which is why I don't think it's the same thing as the Harry Maguire deal. Because Harry Maguire went to a terrible Manchester United side, coached by a terrible manager. That's not the same thing with Chelsea. So, and also Fofana's quality for Leicester speaks for itself. Brilliant defender, great at 1v1s. People don't really talk about how good he is driving with the ball as well. He is excellent at that. And I think he's got the perfect attributes for a back three, even a back four as well. So even in spite of the price tag, it's a good transfer. It solidifies at the back. It solidifies us at the back. It makes me more confident in our top four hopes. And yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with the move. Let me know you guys' thoughts. Don't forget to smash the like button. If you want to guarantee your comment gets read out, drop a super chat as well. And let me know you guys' thoughts. Easy92 saying paying all that money for Gordon, go get Rice. Rice is not leaving this summer. No chance. Chester says you can have Fofana. Did you see his disrespectful Instagram post? I don't know if that's true or not. Like, Neil told me it was true, but I saw like a screenshot of something completely different. Let me try to get it up. Because I got caught with it. I thought it was real. I thought it was real too. And if it was real, like, that's probably the maddest thing I've ever seen a player do to try and leave a club. That's what was meant. That's what it was meant to be, but I think it's fake. And I think there was something else that he posted, something about an award ceremony. I can pull that up in a sec as well. But this is what he was allegedly meant to have posted. But even he's come out and said it was bullshit anyway, so I don't think he said this. Still mad. Still mad. Leicester fans salty. I get it though, because he's properly snaked them. He was talking about wanting to win trophies at Leicester when he signed his contract like 5 months ago. And now he's done all this to force a move to Chelsea. I get them being pissed off. The Chilwell one, I didn't really deep all the behind-the-scenes stuff and everything, but this one, yeah, I can't lie. I get why Leicester fans would be pissed about it. I totally get it. I do think Chelsea beat Man U to Aubameyang. I did see this. We'll talk about it. Where is it? Yeah, United have made a fresh approach for Barcelona striker Aubameyang. Chelsea continue to push, but have not yet reached an agreement with Barcelona. I don't know if it's Barcelona trying to push news out to try and force Chelsea to make a move or to get closer to their valuation, but I could see United going in for them. Like, Ronaldo's trying to leave. I'm hearing rumours of a link back to Sporting Lisbon. And even then, Ronaldo's still going to try and find a Champions League club by the end of the window. So it makes sense that they would go for Aubameyang. I hope it's not true, but also I'm not really that worried. Like, if Aubameyang picks United over Chelsea, that makes me question his mentality, and then he might not be the right pick for us anyway. And anyway, like, who's going to pick Chelsea over Manchester at this point of the season anyway? United look terrible, even with that win against Liverpool. They're still going to be unpredictable as fuck. So I don't think he goes to United. If Ronaldo leaves or he has strong links with another club, maybe. But I don't think it happens. Everyone's saying Tony in the comment section. I want Ivan Toney. I really do. I believe I'm with you guys on that. But I don't think that's happening. I don't think Ivan Toney's coming to Chelsea. Not this summer. If we wanted to go for him, we probably should have gone for him early. But I don't think he leaves now. Maybe it's something for next season. If Tuchel wants him, I guess. Because I feel like if Tuchel really wants him, we would have gone in for him already. But we'll see. We'll see. Abdi says Leicester fan. That's just Twitter for you. Like, I don't agree with any of that shit, but Twitter is just toxic as hell. So I'm not surprised by that. Brentford wouldn't give him away. Bro, I don't think we care about the price. If we really wanted Tony, we wouldn't give a shit about the price tag. We've gone and spent 62 on Cucurella. We're spending about 70 to 85 on Fofana. We were about to throw another 80 for Frankie de Jong. Like, I don't think we care about the money. If Tuchel wants the player that bad, they will go and get the player. So I don't think that would matter in the long run. Callum says, get Aubameyang. We need a short-term solution right now. I'm with you. I'm completely with you, and I think it will happen. I'm still not that worried. I think it's the same thing with the Fofana deal, where it's just when you feel frustrated, you just gotta let it ride. Like this deal's been going on for weeks, and it's been so frustrating because we've all known you've just had to come close to their valuation they'll accept. I think it's the same thing with this Aubameyang deal. Barcelona need the money as well, so I'm not that worried about it. Tuchel says your thoughts on United bidding 90 million for the Brazilian Shaqiri. I don't even know if it happens unless we lower our valuation for Ziyech, apparently, which is a load of bollocks. And I've already said on my earlier stream today, there is no reason for us to lower our valuation this late in the window, and especially to a club who know how good Hakim Ziyech is. So if Ajax decide to stop being stingy and they reach our valuation, then they probably get him. And I haven't really seen enough of Anthony to speak about him. But for 90 million, he better be fucking good. It's the same thing that people are going to say about Fofana. He better ball out. He's going to be scrutinized the same way Fofana is going to be scrutinized. So he better hit the ground running. Yeah, it will be a panelist stream. I'm going to throw the link out in a couple minutes. How are Ajax rejecting 90 million? I think it's because they don't want to pay the amount for Ziyech, which doesn't make sense because they're going to get that amount off the Anthony deal anyway. But that's what's holding it back. They can't find a replacement, and Ziyech is the only quality replacement they have. And we don't want to lower our valuation, and Ziyech doesn't want a loan, and we don't want a loan either. Favorite Chelsea player in the modern era, Eden Hazard. Yeah, let me send the link out. Fuck it. We're not going to be live for long anyway. While I'm doing this, run the likes up. We've probably got how many we got in here? We got 390, and we've hit the 100 like. So big up to you guys for that, but still need a bit more. Right, let me send the link out. Oh yes, fuck! I forgot half the people are left. Cool, that's everyone. We'll see who pops in. I don't really expect a lot of people to hop in. Because this one just came out of nowhere. I didn't expect this news either. Yes, to Chalaban, it means we are not getting the fridge. We were never getting him anyway. So there's no reason to worry too much about it. Oh, wait, I need to send it to Harry as well. Completely forgot. Always forget to do WhatsApp. Sorry, Harry, if you're seeing this. I'll send it over. Well, once my WhatsApp wants to work. Oh yeah, Jesters is live. Everyone check out Jester's stream. I forgot what he's doing. It's some barbecue thing, but check it out. It's a call-in show. That's it. It's a call-in show. So check out his channel. I don't even mind you jumping from this stream onto the other one. Go for it. Oh, Ben wants a link too. All right, cool. Cool. Send the link out. Anthony Gordon ain't leaving. Check Pie's tweet. What's Pie saying? Lampard saying it's absolutely not happening at this point, and that is where we are at. I've got respect for Chelsea because I did play for them. My job now is to have an understanding of what I need to do here. The situation we're in, Anthony's not leaving. Interesting take on it. I mean, we've heard it from managers before and the move still happens, so we do have to just wait and see. But if that means we don't get him, oh well. Oh well.
How's it going, bro?
I'm all good. What are you saying?
Bug one.
I'm good.
Yes, Ben. I think I'm getting a bit of an echo from you. Are you watching the stream on the background?
No.
Oh, God knows what that is then. It's not too loud, to be honest. We can roll with it. What are you guys saying anyway?
Not much, man. Back at the bridge tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be good to see you again. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man. Of course I miss Tottenham, but hey-ho.
With the way that ended, it's not that deep. Really.
Do you really think I should have been there for Tottenham?
No.
Absolutely not.
Shut up.
You're worrying about an echo.
Right, Harry, Fofana transfer. What are we saying, bro?
Oh, it's a done deal, is it not?
Yeah, basically a done deal.
With Fofana. The Aubameyang one stinks a little bit.
Well, because United news.
It's just a bit funny. Man United are involved when we're the ones holding up the Anthony deal, aren't we? With the whole Ziyech thing. Do you not think it's them trying to push us a little bit to like lower our price so they can get Anthony, and the whole thing can go through?
Oh, you think it's linked to the Anthony deal?
Yeah, because obviously they can't get him until they get Ziyech, or they're not willing to sell Anthony until we give them Ziyech. And then Man United can't get Anthony, so they're not willing to do any more deals. So United going for Aubameyang speeds us up trying to lower the price a little bit. It's a little bit far-fetched, but I see it.
No, I hear what you're saying, and
I just think it's a little bit funny. Of all teams, it's Man United go for them. It's a bit bizarre.
Are you talking about Aubameyang? Seriously?
I don't even want him.
I don't want him.
I've never wanted him.
You guys really don't want Aubameyang?
If he comes, he comes. Obviously, the history with Arsenal players coming to Chelsea is mad. But like this particular one, it's just a bit stinky for me. I'm not a big fan of it. If he comes, he comes. But I personally wouldn't really want him.
I am 100% here. I would have brought him yesterday, especially with the players we have up top. Like, he gives you the same movement Havertz does, but he gives you the finishing as well. We can barely hear you, Ben.
Rav.
There we go. There you go.
Right. Yeah, say that again then. Hopefully no dog barking. Hopefully no echoes, no functions. What I'm trying to say is, like, if we're signing Aubameyang, why did we loan out Werner? Like, Aubameyang just is washed. You know, we saw his last days.
No.
Why are we going?
He literally took Barca from 9th to 2nd.
Yeah, but that's the Spanish league. There's like 2 teams there, 3 if you count Atletico.
No, the Spanish league is a lot more competitive than we give it credit for. Especially now Barca and Madrid are both... No, not Real Madrid. Barcelona have dropped off.
Of course they have. They've got no money.
Yeah, but that's made it more competitive. Trust me, like, the La Liga is much better than you give it credit for. And Aubameyang is not washed. He's nowhere near Timo Werner. Werner was awful.
Yeah, absolutely but Werner's now banging it at Leipzig, so...
Is he? He scored 1 goal.
So dodgy goal as well.
It was a shit goal too.
So from Costa, you think Aubameyang's going to actually bring what we need? Like, of all the players we brought in, I'm seeing a lot of people saying, like, well, how can you not want Aubameyang? Like, I've been hopeful of every single attacking player that's come to Chelsea over the years, but of all people, you think Aubameyang's going to be the one to turn it around?
If this was Aubameyang,
I'm not saying that he will not be the person to do it. I'm hopeful that he will be, but I'm not hopeful that he's the person. If he is, thank God. But like, I just don't.
Here's the thing, though. Tuchel said he's the #1 striker for his system, the perfect fit.
Yeah,
he is. I trust the link that they have. You think back to Aubameyang's one of Aubameyang's best streaks as a footballer was under Tuchel. They've got the connection together from Dortmund days, and you never know. The Pulisic might be brought to life by playing with Aubameyang once again as well. You never know. You'd love to see it, but it's wishful thinking, Aubameyang being the one, but Pulisic being brought back to life is another thing.
This is going to be a bit controversial, right? But Let United get Aubameyang, then we'll sign Ronaldo. I'll rather that.
This
is
is
my
what
thing.
Daniel's saying as well. But
Yeah.
Tuchel don't want him.
I know.
Like,
I don't get it. I don't
How
get
can you
it.
say no to
Immediately.
CR7, blood?
I don't get it either. But Tuchel prefers Aubameyang. Fine by me. He'll still be better than what we have. But I don't get it. But like Bowley, he's already said if Tuchel wanted him, he'd go straight in for him and take him.
Yeah. This was part of my theory between the Aubameyang Antony Man United thing, was that it's like a scare tactic to get us to lower the price. But if in the end Aubameyang does end up going to United, I don't know if it was like everywhere at the moment, but like the whole Man United basically axed Ronaldo in front of the whole team. I don't know how much detail that was in that whole thing. I doubt he was axed in front of the whole team, but surely that would mean he would be willing to go to anyone. He's already willing to go to everyone. Yeah, but he's linked with Napoli at the moment. They can't afford him. I think we're one of only 2 teams at the moment that can actually afford him.
I think his City would have been in for him if they not got
He'll never go City. Surely not.
I reckon he should have gone there.
If they offered it to him, he would. He would. He was going to go Atletico. There was links with that, with them 3 weeks ago.
Exactly. If he was going to go Atletico, he'll go City.
If given the chance, I just don't get Tuchel's, like, even if it's on a year's contract, 1 year, short term, come in, get those shirt sales, do the bits, few sues at the bridge, and you know. Hey,
listen, unless Aubameyang scores a wonder goal against Arsenal and then kisses the badge in front of him, I'm not rating him.
Well, that 100% can happen.
True.
Or had to get the Emirates.
That ended on bad terms. But
someone said something. I can't remember what it was. I said if Aubameyang was to score against Arsenal, what would be the one celebration he could do that would kick things off, like big time?
Yes,
because it's either that because he's got the Arsenal tattoo, isn't he? So I was thinking of what he could do to that, but I don't know. There's not many things he could do to that.
To get it changed.
Yeah.
Literally just brush off the Arsenal tattoo he's got. Just brush it. John Cena.
Spit on his arm. Yeah. No, but anyway, Fofana coming through. Everyone seems to be fair. It's about time it actually came through. I still think it's completely overpriced, to be fair. It's about as overpriced as Anthony Gordon is, to be fair.
I think the only saga I've seen longer than this was Kai Havertz, and look at a waste that he was.
Come on.
I'm not going to speak.
He scored a Champions League winning goal and a Club World Cup winning goal.
The Porto tax is hanging on by a thread. It is.
Hey, but Aubameyang will come and we'll be good. We'll start cooking. Oh, and Tuchel Ben with the super chat also says,
he knows. He knows.
That's why I want him, because we are upgrading. Although, to be honest, it'll still be him or Mount competing.
Let Havertz rot on the bench. I don't rate him. I think he's so overrated. He's done. I don't like him.
I just think he needs a break. Not a break as in like a summer break, but like he needs to be benched. That's all it is. I've said this.
Break,
I did a preview where I said like why Broja should be started over Havertz and like the pros and cons to that. All the stats relating to, obviously, like Lewis, you said like stats don't show the whole picture, but like Broja deserves he needs a chance. He deserves a fucking chance at this point. Like there's not been any, from what I've seen, the only players that he's suggested that are fit is Kovacic for like 20-30 minutes, but Broja hasn't been mentioned from what I've seen. But Kovacic being back is big news, but
it is.
That's cute.
I don't think Broja's been announced as being back 100%, or at least 100% so that he can play the whole game, or at least the first 45. But I just think Broja's time's come when he's fit. He needs to be the first team player until he doesn't bang. And if he doesn't bang, then and he gets the treatment that Gallagher got from the other day, then
I mean,
you know,
let's do this. We've had the Christensen hive. Let's start the Broja hive.
Hey,
we've had the AC hive. Let's get that Broja hive started.
Well, the
Broja
hive. Let's go. Might have to be a thing actually, but we need him to actually touch the grass first. Jay, what are you saying, bro?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going, guys? Yeah, my bad, Lewis, about earlier. I had something at work. I had to leave.
It's cool. People come in and out all the time.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
it all the time.
Yeah, but Hyper Fofana finally agreed. I don't think there's a number out there yet, but I think I heard a little bit over 70. I don't know if it's 75, but it's probably in the middle.
I heard
yeah,
75.
75? Okay,
I
cool,
heard
cool. Yeah, that's what I thought.
70 plus about 15 mil add-ons.
Okay,
85
got you. Okay.
overall.
For sure. Okay. Got you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's 221. It's a 6-year deal. I think it's worth it. He had a solid first season.
Jeez.
Yeah. And yeah,
That's
it would just be
on
him,
you
Silva, Kulabella.
Now and James are going to have the same contract if they
Those
resign.
NFL contracts, pretty much.
Yeah. 7 years, I think, for them. Recent
All
now.
I'm saying is we've still got this to open because Barkley's still not gone yet.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Bro,
that.
I don't
we got
think
the
he's
Dom-
going anywhere, my guy.
Listen, no, the Dom Perignon is staying sealed until he goes. This Dom Perignon is staying
When-
sealed until Barkley's gone.
When and where are you gonna when and where are you gonna open it when he leaves?
Live on
In the
the
academy.
Yes.
Technically, he's in the academy.
On the channel. I don't know if he leaves this summer, though. Sorry, man.
Yeah, he's
I
not
doubt
great,
Tell you
huh?
what, Anthony Gordon will throw in Barkley since Lampard loves him so much. We can value Barkley at 200
Apparently,
million.
I don't know
Lampard
why
ain't
that-
letting him go.
100 mil.
Yeah.
Lewis, what do you think? Would you pay 100 mil for Anthony Gordon?
Why? Yeah, I've only just accepted 60, bro.
Sorry, I wouldn't even. It's English tax, like
hell.
it's just English tax, like on wild.
Yeah.
It's not even
It's
English.
too much,
tax,
way
man.
too
It's
much.
ridiculous.
Of course, it's English.
Yeah.
tax.
Oh, just look at him, for Christ's sake.
Crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Way
Like,
too much.
In what earth would you pay 100 million for Anthony Gordon?
Is that a geezer that looks 100 mil?
No, that's not
Yeah,
a geezer
fuck
who
you,
looks
This
play
guy
like
just came on the
it.
scene in January, too. Sorry, go on.
So that was decent, to be fair. What are we supposed to
From
be looking
what
at
this
here?
is saying, though, I think it sounds like we could still put a bid in, but Lampard's saying they need to hurry up with it, otherwise he's just going to veto the deal.
He's adamant he doesn't want us to get him, though.
He is,
Yeah.
but from
Yeah.
what this is saying,
Like,
the
of
absolute
all
has to come
people,
a
it's
time where we-
us.
Yeah, I think there's probably an element of that, too.
Yeah, but read this. Says there absolutely comes a time where we understand what our squad is going to be. There absolutely has to come a time. So he's
Was
saying
it? Was
that
it?
there is-
It was Anthony Gordon that said that he absolutely wants to go to Chelsea, or was that
Yeah.
Fofana? I think it was
No,
Gordon,
no,
wasn't it? Yeah.
No,
It was
both
the-
are
it was
basically
that.
saying the same thing.
It's because Chelsea are elite. You know, only team in London, European Cup and all that.
I will say though, if Real Madrid or Barca come in for Fofana in 2 to 3 years, he's going to do the same bullshit.
Have you deeped? Have you
Yeah.
deeped what are the players we were linked at the beginning of the transfer window to what we
Neymar.
what we've been linked at now? It's a shambles. It really is.
From Neymar to Anthony Gordon.
Oh my god.
Neymar to Anthony Gordon, the Chelsea gamble.
Oh my
Right.
god. It happens every fucking year. I swear to God. It's a shambles. It's
I'm
painful.
Bro, I
surprised
saw us get linked with Morata after the Leeds game. I know.
Oh my god! I went to bed straight away as soon as I saw that. I was like, "There's no way
That's for sure.
I can't deal with another year of Morata at Chelsea."
I mean,
Hell no.
And so I went through
I'm-
5 years of my life for a Morata and Batshuayi front line again. I was genuinely off myself.
And now it's Havertz. Who's out of form.
you know what I'm quite
Make it
surprised with?
worse. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, like, I don't know.
I'm surprised
I was
we
thinking
didn't-
about Session. We should start Broja, honestly. Like, we really need to. But
Thank
I don't
you,
think he's
yeah.
fully fit.
I mean, I'm shocked that we weren't linked with Hulk again, like this year. You know, the old Chelsea links to
Yeah.
Hulk.
Yeah. Did you guys see what
That's
Havertz
the
did
name I
today
heard
on
in a
Sky?
minute. What?
Wow, someone legit
Did you
just
guys
said
see
that.
Havertz's interview on Sky Sports today?
Oh, it's just
He's
some waffle. I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, he's like
Havertz.
it's not always about goals and assists. You don't have to always get that. There's more
Yeah,
to the
that
game.
was.
Look, I swear you sent out a tweet about that. What you were saying? You were in an argument with
If you're
someone on
number
Twitter,
9,
weren't you?
If you're a number 9, it is about goals and assists.
Exactly.
Like what?
Stop making
Like, what the
excuses.
only
fuck
position
is
where you
that?
get-
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't
You're
know.
literally
I'm
playing
trying
with
to
a
think.
9
There's
off
probably
the
someone.
shoulder. It is about goals and assists.
You know what I mean?
It's so ironic. It's so
And
ironic.
Jose Sarr has more big chances created than you in a full season.
I saw
It
that.
is about goals and assists.
course it
Like,
is.
it's
Crazy. It's, number 9 is the only position about those two things. Like any other position, you can probably get away with it, but honestly, like 9 is you need
What-
to, you need to
Sit
produce.
down. You
God.
ask a Havertz fan about his position, about where he plays. They'll write you a fucking dissertation.
Oh my god, yeah, don't tell me about it.
Nothing
It's
simple.
bad.
Lewis,
It's
what
bad.
what players that we either have or haven't been linked with that are realistic would you see Chelsea coming to? Like obviously you've been keen on like
Tony.
Zaha and like Ivan Toney and all that sort of stuff. What do you still see us having a chance at signing any players, either those players or like those kind of players?
I mean, Zaha with the lights, but I think it's a bit too late now for it, which is annoying.
Do you really think he would do anything for the club? Like
I think he'd be way better than what we have.
like pretty much all my mates are Palace fans, and they say that like he's he wouldn't really add much. Like they've always backed him, but like it's coming to that point where he's like very much like divers mentality all the time. He's always fucking moaning, always having a whinge.
Yeah,
and we've had enough of those players in the years.
I always hear that though. I always hear that, and it's like, do you not think it's a motivational thing? Like you've been at the same place for about 6 years. You know you're not progressing. You're not doing anything. The guy will come in. He'll bring us goals. He'll bring us assists. He'll bring us direct dribbling.
But why is no one else coming for him though? That's the thing.
I actually don't know why.
Like other than when he had his big money move to Man United, obviously apart from that, and that didn't go well. He came back to Palace, and no one has put in. I think it was Everton at one point put an
Arsenal
offer
too
in for
in
him.
2019.
And yeah, probably.
I think it was a fee. It was 80 million plus.
He's never been like. I just don't get the hype for Zaha. Like he's the best. He's the best player at Palace, but that's not. It's not hard, is it?
Bro, we got 14 goals in the league last season, and like our top
Palace.
goal scorer our top goal scorer got 8.
Yeah, true.
We can't say nothing. He's better than what we have.
I don't know how to say it, but like I don't know. It's not hard to be like. You look at Gallagher went to Palace and he was the best player at Palace. Obviously Zaha reigns supreme at Palace, but like Gallagher goes there. Loftus-Cheek went there. They were both the best players there, and then they come back. Everyone's written Gallagher off straight away. Even when I was on a Monday, you lot were saying like Gallagher after one game, he's like not fit for Chelsea.
Let him
Like
settle in. That's the thing.
I know. Yeah,
Zaha is a lot more versatile.
but regardless of that, everyone was saying like Gallagher's done at Chelsea pretty much.
Zaha is a lot more.
Just in one game.
He's a lot more versatile than Gallagher is. Much better player.
He's much more experienced, yeah.
Definitely.
He's got a lot more to provide, but I just feel like Zaha, at his age, the fact that he has had very little coming towards him and he hasn't made up... yeah, but still, like he's had the big move to... He was like, what is he, like Alex Ferguson's last signing as well. He had a lot to live up to, didn't live up to it, and then went straight back to Palace.
I think it just because...
Yeah, but that's what happened under David Moyes.
He never got the chance he deserved. I'll give him that. I appreciate that Zaha is a good talent. Like he is a very good player, but I just feel like I don't feel like he would bring much to.
I think before this year, his end product wasn't
I just
that good.
don't feel like someone his age or like. I just don't think he'd bring anything to the club.
29.
Yeah.
29. Yeah.
I just don't feel. I don't know how to word it, but like I don't think he would bring anything to the club that of the players we have already. Do you think? But then that's what we said already, because we struggled with the attack for so long now. We feel like any attacking player would bring something to the club.
Yeah, but the thing is, Zaha's not injury prone.
And then they never do.
It is.
Yeah. That is our main problem at the moment. Everyone is injury prone. Or they're shit. It's either one or the other. Pulisic is both.
Facts. Big facts.
LeBron.
He is the LeBron James of football.
Well, I think if we even got better than Zaha in the next year or so, he'd be great depth for us as well. And we'll just improve the overall quality of the squad. But I don't know if it happens anyway. I doubt it.
I don't think sell him, to be honest.
I don't know why anyone has... I think it's the end product. Before this year, he wasn't that good. Before this year, he never got 14 goals in a season for Palace. So maybe, yeah, that's why he wasn't getting noticed. And the fee, too, the 80 million back in the day. So I think we should go for him. No one else is going for him. I mean, he's a good player. He's quality.
I just don't think Palace sell him. Like he's their crown jewel. Like he is Crystal Palace basically. And I know realistically, anything that we've loaned to Palace has.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
like my man said earlier, Loftus Cheek and Gallagher went there, and
Exactly. Yeah.
players, but it just seems like when someone doesn't play for Chelsea, they do well, but the moment they sign for Chelsea, it's like this written curse.
Attackers wise, yeah. Yeah. I think it's more worth it for Palace to keep him than sell him for 25 mil. It's more worth it.
I fancy Palace get rid of him. And if they do it, will be a big money price.
He'll save their
1
season
year
well
left. It's the
versus
only year
25
you
mil.
can get him on the cheap.
That's true. Yeah.
He'll re-sign.
If he
why?
does,
I don't know.
he's got no ambition.
Yeah. Change his
Get
agency
30,
too.
Go somewhere and win some trophies.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
tell you who
Last big contract.
who will never sign, but I'd take Hal Felix. But I know we'll never sign him. But
Oh yeah, how much is his buyout clause though?
130, I think.
Crazy. It's something.
You're not paying that. Fuck that. It's like with what was it, Liao? His thing's 150.
Yeah.
Would you actually pay that?
No.
Be the
Unless he was
biggest-
producing mad numbers.
America's way of saying you have to negotiate with us.
I think I was on mute, but I was saying like, who is the first of the new player? Like after Diego Costa left, who was the first of the newer generation of players that was absolutely immense at their old club that joined Chelsea and was absolutely shit? It was Morata. It was Morata, and then it was probably Bakayoko as well. In his position was absolutely awful.
Don't mention him.
He's still on the payroll.
I can still see the Watford scoreline.
I can't believe it. I was at the Palace game, where what was it? Palace were like 7 games lost in a row, and at Sellers Park, and then we went there and lost. I couldn't believe it. Bakayoko, the only goal scorer that day, though.
It's the Chelsea thing.
It is.
The Chelsea thing. We like the Robin Hood of football. We take points off the big and give them to the small.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Werner's in there as well, but I don't know. Other people are saying
I like Werner though. I've always liked Werner.
I loved Werner as a person, but he just was not fit for the Chelsea. He just wasn't fit for Chelsea.
Because you know what?
Yeah.
When it came to it, like when everyone else was down and out, that man still tried. That man fought hard.
He never gave up. That's the one thing you can say. He might be shit at scoring, but my God.
And realistically, it was like a Fernando Torres situation. At the end of the day, when he wasn't doing well, when he wasn't, getting the results, he was still fighting and setting up the goals. Like he was involved in goal situations, just he wasn't getting the assists or the actual goal.
I swear there were some mad stats with him with regards to his assist ratios, his goal ratios, and all that sort of stuff. What was it? He's under Thomas Tuchel still like the highest assister under Thomas Tuchel. Even now he's left. Yeah, I know it's only been 3 games, but still.
14, 15.
You just don't appreciate it at the time because he has so many blunders. He's such a goofy guy. he doesn't help himself.
Speaking of which, we need to have a shout out right now to Romelu Lukaku because he's just lost again.
Again?
Yeah, let's go. Big Rom. Let's go.
Oh, with the groups or with the game? What happened?
Where is it?
They lost 3-1 to Lazio. Lukaku.
Oh my God.
It's snake. You little snake.
Hold that.
Did he play?
Stop playing well. I want Inter to buy you.
No. I hope he breaks his leg.
He did play.
Oh no, because then they'll send him back.
I still can't get over his shirt number. To be fair, that's the biggest piss take of it all.
It adds on to the meme.
Fucking hell.
It's got to be one of the biggest piss takes in all of football. Like him going on loan and using his price tag as his number. That is an absolute mockery.
That's Inter though, they can fuck themselves.
What was the whole
They
point
literally
of
in the group of death. Like of all the groups they could have been in, I'm so happy.
Oh, thank God! Yeah.
Hold that Europa League.
You know what awaits Lukaku? The AC penitentiary.
Nice.
We stay winning.
Lock up Fatty, bro. Hold that.
I'm gonna be watching the Barcelona Inter game, and every single tackle Christensen makes, I'm gonna know that Lewis is going absolutely mental.
We're all uniting on that one night. Lift your head up, Ben, because you know you're uniting with us on that night too.
Fair enough. But
yeah.
My man's gone from Chelsea and we're still propping him, for fuck's sake.
It's what we call respecting our legends, man.
He was a nice guy. He was super humble.
What do you mean, man? Legendary moments everywhere. Where is it? Come on.
Oh, that was beautiful.
How do you just have these on fucking keyboard?
You dial.
He's that new AI thing. You can type it, get a picture, and Lewis will just have it.
Not you can have because of this.
Pink elephant playing poker. Lewis has it. Or, I don't know, batter smoking.
Ben, tilt your head to the left a bit.
No.
Oh, fuck's sake. There we go.
Let
Trying to
me
take a
out.
screenshot.
Perfect.
There's your new thing.
What are we saying for tomorrow?
1-0.
I think, yeah, 1-0.
I say my
That
prediction
will
was 1-0 either way. I know it's not me trying to be negative, but like I just genuinely I don't know. They're 19th. They haven't lost at the Bridge for 5 games now. That like, and obviously the whole Fofana thing that's going on. You just know how Chelsea are when there's things revolving around the club. When we play a team that has something against us.
Those Leicester fans are going to be so petty tomorrow.
I know they're going to be so up for it. They're going to be so up for it.
I just can't wait to chant. Where's Lee Fofana? He left because you're shit.
They're going to have some mad Fofana chant when they come to us, though.
True. We need to get a chance.
It'll be close for sure.
I mean, we've got my Sterling one, which
YouTube
hasn't been
bottles,
sung
Rob.
yet.
That's
We've
a
got
shame.
my Koulibaly one, which
2-3.
hasn't been sung yet.
I think 1-1.
3-0. I'll take that. 3-0
I'm gonna
Havertz.
say 2-0 Chelsea.
Oh, what is it?
2-0
Someone said. I think someone predicted a 3-0 Havertz hat-trick somewhere else as well.
Failed experiment, yeah.
Fucking hope so.
Yeah.
That'll give me something to go off.
That's not the first 3-0 Havertz hat-trick I've seen. I don't believe it for a second.
Hey,
but
I
my
just
God.
hope to see the first one, innit?
Yeah,
just one goal. I just want to see us score a goal. Would be nice.
Someone in
He
our
hasn't got-
attack get a G&A, please.
Exactly, yeah.
Wait, Gallagher's suspended for this game, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think 3 games.
So as is Tuchel as well. Tuchel's ban unless we appeal it, but I don't think we're going to. If we appeal it, it gets suspended for another game or so.
My first game back at the Bridge, I can't even see Gallagher or Tuchel. Love that.
Oh, yeah, 2-4 too.
What was I going
But you get to see Mount Havertz and Sterling up top.
Oh,
God,
Think up the
Johnny.
pitch.
Lewis.
Johnny
I was gonna say about Johnny. I know it's been 3 games, right? I've got for the stream tomorrow on Chelsea Fan TV. I've got my focus players Mason Mount, right?
Yeah.
3 games played, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 big chances created in the Premier League.
Let me just summon my inner Johnny right now. Let me just summon the inner Johnny. No, mate.
But he's got.
No, he's generational, mate. He's generational. He's absolutely generational player.
I'm not slagging off for no reason.
Mate. The future
Yeah.
can't disrespect the money, Mason Minerals, mate. He's the best player in England,
Not
mate.
the worst players, he actually has the
English
accent.
Johan Cruyff. Cruyff looks shit.
My point is that like after I know it's 3 games, but even with the games we've had, surely Mason Mount should have had some more of like like some kind of impact at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether it be an assist or 1 goal or even 1 big chance created.
Or even a shot on target.
I feel like we've just not just with certain people, but I feel like you just can't criticize people anymore. Like creative criticism of like certain players. Like there's no doubt Mason Mount is still one of, if not our best player at the club. There is no doubt about that. However,
end of the day,
you can still criticize people, and you can still criticize the manager without being called a fake fan. Like, does that make sense? I just don't get it.
Like, oh, this guy played bad. You can actually point out when someone played bad, but when you point out someone played bad, oh no, we're plastics. We hate our club. We're in it for the money.
Yeah.
Yay!
I love Johnny, but the whole thing of like you're a plastic or you're a fake fan if you don't back the club no matter what happens. But like if you lose 3-0 to Leeds with the rivalry that we have against Leeds, like you can't be losing 3-0 at Ellen Road. We haven't done that for over 20 years. Like
Yeah.
you're allowed to criticize Tuchel for that. I'm sorry.
100%, I agree. Like you're allowed criticism. I think everyone is always too sensitive. with the people
You're
that
not
they
proper
support
Chelsea.
the most.
You're not proper.
And I never really understand that. Like your favorites can be criticized all the time.
It's a subjective sport. Yeah.
I'm worried for Johnny is that like his whole thing is back in the club no matter what, but it's gonna be very hard for him to do that. Where if it gets really really bad, it's gonna be like very tiring to do.
Hang on, let
For
me
me, it's just like I like Mount, but his creativity in open play is shocking. This is not consistent at all, and that's something that's needed to be addressed for a while. Havertz is just terrible.
Dog shit.
You know
I
what,
love
Johnny?
It's the same as Werner. I love Havertz, but my
excuses
God.
for them.
Bring up that comment from Crypto.
I have never seen so much defense over one player than I've seen.
He's so
Havertz.
protected, man.
Because he scored an open goal in Porto.
Yeah, Lewis.
If he didn't score that, he'd be treated like Werner. Sorry, what were you saying?
100%.
Comment from Crypto Hike. That's a great point. That is a great.
I've been there for 8 years. You guys are coming at Tuchel for 2 years or what? There's a difference between coming at and criticizing. You're allowed to criticize. Even Klopp got criticized 2 years into his job because there were certain games that he managed poorly. That will always come into play. You can criticize in the short term without saying Tuchel out in the long term. And
It's
people
not
don't
hate
realise
though.
it.
It's not hate though. That's the thing. It's not
I know.
hate. I love Tuchel. I love Mount.
Yeah.
They're two of my favourite people at the club. But Tuchel is my favourite person at the club.
Yeah.
But he does my fucking head in sometimes with some of the decisions he makes. Substitutions is the main thing.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this on Monday. I wasn't sure I got too many people agree with me. It's like he makes decisions and subs too late. It's too late.
For me, that's
65, 70th minute. It's too late when you're 2-0 down against Leeds. What's the fucking point of bringing Azpilicueta on?
That's not my biggest
trying to make
issue.
it work.
My biggest issue with him is more
Who he brings on.
it's favourites. He's got favourites.
Yeah.
Like the likes of Mount and Havertz could play poorly for ages, and he will never drop them. But Cho
gonna do the same as Sterling.
could have one bad game, and you won't see them for the next 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Mount and Havertz have consistent bad games, and no one says nothing.
Who do you think's been dropped unfairly out of all the players that does not play at all? So like your Ziyech or your Pulisic or your anything like that. Who do you I feel like Ziyech has been like dropped unfairly, to be fair.
No.
Like,
Ziyech I understand because
I don't know. He just doesn't play ever. He doesn't play ever, and when he does, it's like for 10 minutes.
He doesn't. He only fits a back four. He only fits a back four.
Hudson-Odoi.
Guys, you guys remember that run he had from December to February where Ziyech was just going off, in that run of games, and then all of a sudden he got injured before the Carabao Cup.
We were playing a back four.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we were.
When we play a 3, we can't get the best out of Ziyech. When we play a 4 and he's out wide, you get the best out of him. That's why he doesn't play. And that I understand. That's why I don't say nothing about Ziyech. He's a quality player who just doesn't fit the way that we play. Pulisic, I think, doesn't get given a fair chance.
What can we do to cater for Ziyech's style of play? That like it could, is he literally not playable for Chelsea?
Play a back 4 and play him as a wide winger.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I hear that.
But do you think? Do you see us ever playing a back 4 though? That's the question. Because I don't see it under Tuchel. I don't see us playing back 4.
If we get more creative midfielders and attackers, yes, but not if it's only Ziyech. You need more creativity in the midfield. You need a more imposing DM. You need an actual striker for one, and then you'd be able to do it.
I think with Ziyech, just going on to that comment, I think it's. You can't really build, for Chelsea that is, you can't build a tactic around this one player. You've got to have your own tactics, and then you bring in the players that you think come in for those tactics. Like Tuchel's building something. He's bringing in so many players. Like he's brought in Koulibaly, he's brought in Fofana. Obviously, I know he's really implementing Thiago Silva. He's bringing in all these players, Sterling as well. He's building his own tactic, and now he's building his team around his tactic. So, you can't really. And again, like the likes of Werner, Havertz, Ziyech, the ones that haven't really been utilised much. These were Lampard signings, and obviously,
do you like the team that's being formed by Tuchel from like the very small amount of signings here and there that have been made by him? Do you see them eventually? Do you think Tuchel will be giving enough time to actually implement these players like a Chukwuemeka or an Ampadu? Or obviously he didn't bring him in, but like on the screen, like Chukwuemeka, do you see him actually playing for Tuchel at an age where he can be utilised properly? Does that make sense? Like a lot of players get brought in and they're not old and they're young, but they never get the chance to play under the manager that brought them in.
Yeah.
To the strengths that they were brought in for. Does that make sense? Like it's.
Will he be a developmental implement basically?
Yeah. Like yeah. I hope Chukwuemeka is old enough when he's in his top form to play with Tuchel at Chelsea.
Well, the thing is, we've got a new owner now, so the Roman revolving door is gone. So I think Bowley really trusts Tuchel. I think Tuchel is here for the long run now, especially now we've got new ownership. Going back to old days now, we're talking about the future of Chelsea. But yeah, we've got Bowley now. The sanction days are done. We're signing again.
You're not worried of a copycat of Bowley trying to copy Roman with the revolving door at all? Or?
You speak that publicly for a manager.
Do you think that's gone? You all think that's gone completely? I hope it has. I hope it has. There's so many people think just like Tuchel, his days are numbered. If he doesn't play his card rights by say like February. If we're in a bad position by February, he's gone, or even before then, he's gone.
Not happening.
I hope he is. I think we've given the whole season. I've given him as long as he needs. I think Tuchel is the man for the job. I do not think there is another manager who is fit for the job other than him. Like he is the man for the job. I've never seen, other than Jose in the early years, there's no manager who fits the job more perfectly for Chelsea than Tuchel.
And Tuchel,
we just got to back him.
Loves his club.
You have to back him. You have to back him, no matter what.
Yeah, and I'm saying
sure. Some of the signings are a little bit goofy, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they haven't turned out to be bad yet. Let's see.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean some of them are questionable, but let's see how they do. But yeah, let's back him and see how it works. If it doesn't, we might have to think about other solutions. Yeah.
How many managers under Roman did we have that we bought in like a load of players? And they never actually got to properly play under that manager, and then we got left with like, not Di Matteo, but like, Di Matteo, but like Conte's players or Sarri's players or Lampard's players and all that sort of stuff. No one's actually allowed to like evolve under their manager that has brought them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Tuchel is the first manager that we've actually got that we can think like, let's let them actually do what they can do.
I think
they have a bond with this manager. Let them do their thing.
I think Bowley wants to give him a contract. I think Bowley knows that he's really good and he's the best one on the market right now. Because if we sack him, there's no one on the market right now that's even good. So like, I think Bowley's agreeing with us. I think we should just stick with him. Like it's enough is enough. I think. But honestly, what Roman did was also good. Like we needed that sometimes too, like that fast sacking. But I think Tuchel's the right man. For sure.
It seems like they have a good relationship as well, which is good.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice to see. From what we know, Tuchel is absolutely stressed out of his fucking mind from the whole transfer window. And the sooner I reckon once the transfer window's done, give it like a couple of weeks after that, you'll see a completely different Tuchel. Like his reactions to the Conte thing would have been completely different if it wasn't during the transfer window. I guarantee you that.
100%.
Might have been still quite heated because it's still Tottenham Chelsea, but it's so unlike. Let's be fair, it's unlike anything to see Tuchel that aggressive.
Yeah, exactly.
Is manager with a history of match fixing plus a referee that hates Chelsea. No further.
Plus, Conte winded it up. I don't know if you saw the first goal. Conte went up to him and screamed at him. So
it was all Conte. But Tuchel's the one that's still facing a match ban that he's going to be serving tomorrow, and he's serving double the fine as well. It's mad. It's absolutely
ridiculous.
Mad. The FA hate him.
And just because Tuchel bodied him on the handshake, it means that he has to pay the bigger fine.
How he did that. Exactly.
Oh,
Crazy.
a classic. I tell you, immediately a classic. Sorry, go on.
No worries. Abundance Kofi says Ampadu and Chukwuemeka. I'm not sure he means as part of the squad for tomorrow.
Think pivot.
Probably would only see them on the bench. Probably won't see him start till maybe the Carabao Cup games or something. Well, unless there's big injuries or rotation that's needed.
Yeah.
But one's for the future, I guess. Appreciate the donation.
All right. Sorry, I was just singing a.
No worries, no worries. That's all good. What else you guys say in the comments? How many likes have we got? Tell me we've hit 200 at least.
I think we'll see a more relaxed Tuchel.
We're
after.
two away.
7.
Nearly there, people.
3 more likes, guys. You can do it. Come on.
You're all right, Lewis.
Yeah.
You've had a long day, have you?
Yeah.
Lewis always has a long day.
I didn't expect this news to drop.
There we
today.
go.
I had to rush back home.
What were you up
big
to the
up
other day
everyone.
on Monday? You had a busy day on Tuesday, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tuesday we I think there was a stream and then there was Lad Bible and then the training, the open training session, but I missed that. I managed to get a picture with Sterling, and then I think I had to come back for another
That's
stream.
dope, man.
And yeah, it was just all.
You under lock and key for what were you doing? What your shoot was?
No, it's just a Chelsea Liverpool thing. It will be out in a week or two. It's a combined 11. Like I think it was.
Is that it's for the Chelsea Liverpool game? I'm guessing.
Yeah, it was 04-05 Chelsea versus the 1920 Liverpool team.
04-05 Chelsea win.
What? How far they want to go back? What?
9-11.
Versus
the 17 goal team. That's why.
versus the 1920s Liverpool team.
Yeah, it's, and people get compared.
No,
to
the 2019-20.
Oh, I
I
thought you said the 1920s team. I was like, fuck me. Who did you face? Some fucking. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Fuck's sake.
I was like, my god, who the hell did you come against?
Yeah, it was a good debate.
Some World War veteran or something.
I don't even know if anyone would still be alive from that time.
I don't know. Yeah.
Good old
But
Greg.
yeah, it's a good debate. Check it out.
It's not
out in about 2 weeks or something.
I'll be watching. I'd be surprised at how many players you would have allowed to get into the team. To be fair, from the Liverpool side.
Oh, I would have said none.
It's got to be majority Chelsea. It has to be majority Chelsea.
Please
sure.
tell me Reece James beat Trent.
It's not that. It's very even. Very even.
Please tell me Reece James beat Trent.
Huh?
Please tell me.
I can't say nothing. You gotta watch the video, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna say now, Lewis. If you let Trent,
He's had enough. He's had enough.
I'm coming for you. I'm gonna.
And it wasn't Trent v Reece James. It was Trent v Ferreira.
Oh, cool. Sorry. Oh, no, I'm being a dumbass.
Yeah, fuck's sakes, man.
The middle two. Oh my god. Van Dijk, I swear to God.
Van Dijk. What about Van Dijk?
He would have been involved, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah, shit, Van Dijk.
Yeah.
I mean, but that goes without saying.
Obviously,
You're joking. You're joking.
Predict this team.
Okay, now I can't say anything past.
Yeah, we're gonna spoil the whole show.
That one goes without saying anyway.
No, it doesn't at all. What do you mean? What is it? That would have been Terry and Carvalho, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to guess.
I mean, we know the weak link out of the two of them, but like even still, obviously, yeah. As long as
One
Terry's
good thing is
in
that
there. We won't ruin the whole video for you. Yeah.
There's some things you won't expect.
One good thing is that Kovacic is back on the squad tomorrow.
Only for 20 minutes.
For
only 20 minutes,
maximum
hopefully make a
20
difference.
minutes.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of John Terry substitutions. He starts the game and he gets carried off the pitch.
Knock on wood. Yeah. Let's see how we do.
Good to see an ambulance drive on the pitch.
Do you guys think that Gallagher's going to start?
Personally, but
I think he will.
Yeah.
Where do you think Gallagher? Where do you think he'll play?
In the pivot, I think.
And do you think he'll get as much hate as he did for the last game he played?
Nah, because it's not.
No.
Leicester ain't
Just one game.
It's a home game, so
That's what I'm saying. For Christ, he just
he
got so much. He got so much hate in the last game, his first game, and it was out of position.
No, it's
I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's because the majority of spoiled brats, they're used to like world class players. You know, this is the first time in years, and I mean years, that we're seeing people coming through Cobham and into the starting lineup.
Right.
You know, we've been seeing that. We've been seeing like, oh, I am Roman. Here's 100 mil. Give me players. As opposed to, all right, let's bring this lad up. He's looking quite promising, and yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he got Crystal Palace.
That was a mad Russian
Russian
accent. What was that?
My friend, it's a Russian accent, okay?
It reminds me of the
Shotty as we speak.
the whole. How many times have you been called a nostalgia merchant? By the way.
Oh God.
Oh no! not me.
Here's
I
a
hate
question for you.
merchants. Go on.
But would you class yourself as one at times?
Sometimes,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, when I look at
You must be it sometimes.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
remember back. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I saw a TikTok today. Right, 2006. I could be mistaken. 2006 goal of the month. Do you remember the Essien goal against Arsenal?
Yeah,
right.
When there was Drogba and Lampard.
And there was a few goals. There was like Tottenham goals, all that. I can't remember all the names, like Huddleston and all that.
Yeah.
And all of the comments were, and you could tell that these people were born in the 2010s because they were commenting on every single thing, saying like, you're a nostalgia merchant and all that.
Kids, yeah.
Saying like you can't. Someone commented saying you cannot score a goal like Essien scored that day in the modern game. Like it's impossible. No, you'll be closed down way too quick for one.
Like, it was back when the ball was made of like an extra hard leather, and you know when you hit them, you hit them. Like they went.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's this whole thing at the moment that like anything before 2010, apparently football is like seen to the younger generation from. I'm assuming we're all like relatively in our 20s.
Yeah.
Don't.
I
got told I
but the consensus was that like, so to us, like I can assume that like football to us 1990s and before, it looks different, doesn't it?
I agree. Yeah.
But like on TikTok, I saw this comment saying like football before 2010 looks so goofy, like it looks awful. Like I don't get how people say like some of these players are like the best of all time and all that. I was just like, and then saw nostalgia merchant next to that. I was like, you fucking what? I feel so old. I'm so old.
People our age, right? So like people like my age, you know, Lewis's age, you know, we were very, very gifted. Like, you know, we got to actually grow up and see like a generation shift. You know,
we saw Man United dominate everything, and we're like, please, can we be that team?
Grew up with like Zidane, Beckham, Ronaldinho, Kaká. You know,
we had arguably the best upbringing.
And you've got
100%.
Growing up with literally just Ronaldo, and then obviously now it'll be Mbappe, Haaland. But you know, we were treated to some players back in the days. Like, cool, I feel like an old man now sitting around his
more
grave.
technical ballers.
You do.
We had, you know, Frank Lampard, John Terry. Oh, they were great generational players. They were.
Stevie G's it on a little bit at the end of
how good is it? How good does it feel to know that you watch football before social media as well? Like I don't mean to get that deep. But like,
really,
my God, it's
different.
Before YouTube montages and all that stuff. My God.
Yeah.
Before anything else, where you'd be like, oh, I'm judging a player off their. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get enough GNA and all of that.
Oh God.
It wasn't about that ever. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it would be with
someone
social
said,
media. Hey, fucking.
Someone said we had people like Drogba and Anelka, and now we've got Havertz. Like,
oh, don't remind me, bro.
The day I miss Anelka so much, man. My God, he was my man. Even Malouda, I miss Malouda. I miss Jasper Gronkia.
Solomon Kalou.
Oh, there you go.
I miss Gronkia. That's how bad it's gotten. I miss Jasper Gronkia. The people like even like Kesman and people like that. Like that's how deep we've gotten.
Julie Pizarro back. I only score streamers.
Who?
Oh, Giuliano Belletti.
Oh, Giuliano Belletti. Cost Arsenal the Champions League final. What a guy. But yeah, we've been going for about an hour. I'm going to have a nice little lie down, blaze a little spliff and go to bed. Match day tomorrow. So, yeah, big up everyone that's locked in.
Thank you, Lewis.
Smash the like and subscribe button, as always. And
Take care, guys.
I don't think we'll be streaming tomorrow unless Chelsea get battered and I want to go home and rage. But until then, yeah, like, subscribe.
Like that.
Check out the Chelsea Fan TV stream for the live watch along.
Yes,
Yeah,
check out
check
Chelsea
out
Fans
Fan
TV for
TV.
the watch along. Check it
I'm
out.
back on the channel tomorrow, boys. Don't worry. I will be ranting as always.
Ain't
Thank
no
you, guys.
going.
Fan cams, match what a vlog and all that sort of stuff as well.
Let's go. Let's go.
Check out the
So, yeah,
match
pick
day
up,
vlog.
like and subscribe. And yeah.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Take care.